What's up, guys? Your boy Moho back with another video for you guys. And yeah, another video. That sounds good because you guys were calling me a liar on Twitter because I haven't been so consistent with Call of Duty lately on my YouTube channel. And that's only because Call of Duty has sucked. If you look back and you look at all my videos that I made or all the time that I have on Call of Duty, it's on Call of Duties that were actually good. So you guys can't blame me for slacking on the YouTube content, especially for Call of Duty until this game is out. Because no Call of Duty has been good up until this point. By the way, I love this game so far. This is week 2 of the beta, so I had some time to ponder on my thoughts and figure out if I made a mistake by saying that I loved this game in the first video that I made. But no, I have no regrets. I think this game is amazing. I think it plays amazing. I think all the guns are good. Some of them are OP, some of them aren't as OP. I still feel the M1 Garand needs a higher fire rate buff. Same with the M1A1. I do love using the M1A1, but it just doesn't compete versus the WAF or the Type 100 or the PPSH or even the MP44 or the STG, or even the Grease Gun. And you got to remember, this is going to be like a competitive setting as well, so you're going to be playing against very skilled players in competitive if you are going to be a competitive player, and you're just not going to get a shot. You're not going to be able to do much with those weapons if they're at a capped fire rate. So I strongly believe that is my biggest, I guess, like, complaint. I don't know. I love them the way they are. Don't get me wrong. I would love to see a buff on them, but I don't need to use them. I could use an SMG or an STG or, you know, something else. But anyway, having another week to think about it, I still love the game, guys. I hope you guys feel the same way because I do want to play this game. I do want to try to compete. That's not official, but I do want to try to compete depending on what happens when this game comes out, what offers I have on the table, or what I could do with Fear. We'll see. But yeah. You know what? Let's get into the questions. How about that? Let's stop babbling on and get into the questions that you guys tweeted me. So the first question comes from Menti. He said, "Is it exciting for you to see a lot of the OG pro players make a return for World War II?" I haven't kept up. I know a few of them that said that they're going to make a return. I don't blame them. I think the game's phenomenal, and I think for competitive, this is going to be one of the best Call of Duties. I think this game, or just, I think our views are a little different because I'm a competitive player. I was a professional player. I think the views of a professional player and a viewer are two totally different things. I mean, I get excited because it brings back that nostalgic feel when you see, you know, certain pros saying they're going to be returning after they haven't played after a couple years to 3 years. But I think honestly, the excitement comes more from the viewer or the fan than it does the actual pro player. So that's my take on it. King Frederick said, "What does EU and AU COD need to do to grow?" You know, that's a good question. I honestly got that question so much back in the day, guys. Like, an insane amount. I got that question. I honestly don't know how to answer that. I don't know what to say because I don't even know what we did to develop the fan base we have on the NA side. I guess it's just create more content, strive to create way more content on YouTube. YouTube was a huge outlet for Fear, especially back when we created our team channel. I guess having a personality helps. It starts with one person. You know, you get one person huge, and then he gets on a team, and then he, you know, helps his teammates to get them, you know, involved. And I think it goes from there. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this as a diss. I just believe, I personally believe that there isn't the there's not really a personality connection with the pro players. You know, it's strictly money eights. You know, scrim. And there's no, like, there's nobody there to make somebody smile. There's nobody there to make somebody, you know, to entertain, you know. And I'm not saying that pro players need to entertain, but I'm saying there's a mix if you want to grow, you know. Look at, again, I'm not shitting on anybody. I'm not shitting on anybody at all. Look at somebody like Aches, you know. He doesn't really do YouTube. So he streams, but not much. And then you have somebody like Sharp, you know, and who's gonna go to whose channel and watch who, you know? So I feel like the development of a Call of Duty player and a Call of Duty team in the professional scene, or even in the esports scene, there has to be some type of connection with entertainment. So that's as best as I can answer that. I don't know. Next question comes from Only Trophies. How did it all start with your passion for esports? I'm just competitive by nature, bro. My whole life I was in sports. You know, as a kid, gaming was huge. I had a brother who was, you know, constantly keeping me on my toes when it comes to being competitive in the gaming world. It's just, it's in my blood, honestly. That's the best I can answer that. Apollo says, what do you think about the new LG roster? JCap, John, Slack, and Octane. I haven't followed anything about that. I don't even know if that's their actual roster. But if it is, I'm happy for them. I don't know. That's just the best that I can come up with at the moment for that. You know, hats off to them. This guy says, Rep says, if you were on an island, what 3 things would you bring with you and why? Dude, honestly, I've prepared myself to answer that question for so long, and I still don't know how to answer that because there's so many things that you can bring with you. How can you ever choose just 3, right? I'll have to get back to you on that one. Good question, by the way. Adam says, does the new Boots on the Ground game motivate you to compete again and possibly get Fear back into 08 heights? It definitely motivates me to compete again because I think it's a very good game for competitive. And I know that's like a big statement because how the fuck would I know if I haven't played in a 4v4 setting on this game yet? But I do believe these maps are tailored to competitive. So it does get me hype. As far as Fear goes, we'll have to see. You know what I mean? We'll have to see. Hyphen says, what do you think about COD community and how tournaments are nowadays? I don't know. I don't know how to think. I haven't played in one in a very long time. So when I do, I'll get back to you on that. And maybe make a video about it or something. Because I know things have changed a lot. Original says, will you be returning to COD competitive? I think I might. Not official, but I think I might. I'm waiting for the game to come out. Jake says, who's your favorite actor? Honestly, Adam Sandler, man. Adam Sandler is hilarious, bro. So I gotta give it to him. Top 5 players of all time. Myself, John, Assassin. Fuck, man. I gotta go with Scump. And I have to go with... This is tough. I'd have to go with Krim. Krim's a beast, man. I'd have to go with him. Voxum says, will Fear have a roster for World War II? We'll see, man. I'll keep you guys posted. Ember says, would you ever pick up a top amateur player on a big team like Fear if you saw they have the talent? Dude, half the people you see playing professionally at the moment started out as amateurs, and guess who picked them up? Your boy. So, we'll see, dude. We'll see. Like I said, anything can happen in the next couple months, guys. Jive Turkey said, why are you a faggot? Jive, takes one to know one, my dude. But yo, thanks for watching the video, guys. I appreciate it. Please leave a comment below. I do appreciate that. It would help my channel out a lot. And yeah, we'll catch you guys later in the next video. Peace.